Thank you for joining me on this Positive Thursday. I am Zorry Flower, and on today's episode of Positive Thursday, I'm going to be talking about good reasons to drink water. Drink, 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 drink. Today on this Positive Thursday. I hope you're having a good day. When some people hear the word water, they probably be thinking, ew, because it tastes. They don't want to drink water at all because they just don't want to drink water. Y'all didn't get the joke, right? Okay, I'm going to move forward. Our body is made up with different organs like the heart, liver, and kidney that helps us to function on a daily basis. When drinking agua every day, which means water in Spanish, I hope I pronounced it right. Now, come on now, Tom. You always got to show off your Spanish. I know my Spanish is not as good as you. Come on now. These listeners listening to me, they probably laughing at me too because you say agua like a pro. I am in here. Tom, you always got to show off your Spanish. I know my Spanish is not as good as you. Come on now. These listeners listening to me, they probably laughing at me too because you say agua like a pro. Thank you, Tom. That's my friend Tom, everyone, that pronounced the word Spanish. Excuse me, that's pronounced the word agua correctly. I'm still learning, and I know some of you that probably took different languages in school, and majority Spanish, I know y'all probably still struggle with words pronunciation. You know, it's normal. Drinking water on a daily basis can help you fight bacteria infections like bladder infections, like most of us. You know, ladies, we have a lot, and it can be very painful and uncomfortable. Trust me, I've been there before. Ouch. And for you men that's listening on this podcast, I know you get it as well too, but not as often as us ladies that's listening on the podcast do. Bladder infections happens due to not drinking enough water. That's one of the causes. And I remember when I used to get a bladder infection so bad, my back used to hurt. It almost felt like I was having labor pains. And that's some information that make you want to think. That's some information I share with each one of you that make you want to think like, she's telling too much. No, that's not the case. I like to be upfront and honest, and not just only that. For each podcast I do, and when I talk to each one of you listeners, I like to talk to you like y'all my best friends that I care about, and share information with y'all so we can all get positive information that can help and make each one of our lives better. No matter who you are, you know, towards the end of this podcast, this is what I usually say, everyone. I usually say, there is powers in the numbers, and that is absolutely true. Do y'all want to hear something funny? I have a clear, fancy glass with clear vodka in it. I've been sipping on it. It's like, no, it's water, y'all. It's not Friday yet. I can't get my drink on because if I was drinking vodka while talking to each one of you on this podcast, I'll be skipping words. Like, for example, the word water, I'll be saying this, water? Now that's skipping a word. For people who find themselves struggling to drink water on a daily basis, it's very common because I used to be one of them until I got on my healthy journey. When I started to change my life for the better, and not only just eating right, but also drinking enough water, because water is like medicine that can help heal many sicknesses. For someone that's overweight, that wants to lose weight due to being at high risk of having diabetes, drinking water is very important. It helps to flush out all the toxins from flushes out all the toxins from the foods and drinks that's built up inside of you, that's processed. And, it can restrict you from enjoying life with your family. Drinking water is good for your skin. It can help give you that natural glow that makes you feel good on the inside and outside. You'll be like a magnet that people draw to that will make them smile. Can I get an amen in here? We need more smiling in this world because it can be so dark with all the crime and racism. Drinking water can do our skin some good. How many listeners out there want to have some nice skin? How many listeners out there that want to have some nice, clear skin like I do? Other ways water can enhance your skills. For you listeners, let's try to stay looking young like myself, who just turned 21 this past Saturday. I just turned 41 this past Saturday, like I said before. It was my birthday. And yes, I'm still trying to look like I'm 25. Hey, ladies, I know many of you can agree with me. Y'all want to still look young no matter how old y'all get. And y'all want your skin to look sexy and nice. The fall is almost here, and we're like in the middle of September. Wow. And as seasons change, the weather do too, and people health, and they wind up having bad allergies and colds. When having a cold, sniffing and coughing, drinking water can help clear the airways that's connected to your throat, and it can also help break up mucus that's hard to come up. When drinking hot tea is not enough, some nice room temperature water that's like cold as ice with a slice of lemon in it, you can't go wrong. Alka-Seltzer is a medication for use to fight the flu and cold. You add water in it to help you, and it can also help get rid of cold and flu. How many of my listeners, right? How many of you listeners that take medication and the pills are humongous? I know it can be very uncomfortable taking them, especially for women that are pregnant and that have been pregnant before, getting them prenatal vitamins. Y'all know what I'm talking about, them big vitamins that the doctor prescribes that you got to take daily, and you got to take it, they really big as a horse foot. I'm exaggerating. But on a serious note, we have to drink water when taking these pills. I'm so glad I don't have to go through having a baby again. Hell no. But drinking plenty of water during a 9-month pregnancy is good for you and the baby. When? For the guys that's listening in that take multivitamins, they got the big old heads. Let me stop, y'all. I'm not going to mess with y'all. Let me stop. I know drinking water helps with swallowing the pills. People who find themselves struggling to drink water on a daily basis, it's very common because I used to be one of them until I got on my healthy journey. When I started to change my life for the better, not only just eating right, but also drinking enough water, because water is like medicine that can help you heal, that can help heal many a sickness. For someone who's overweight that wants to lose weight due to being at high risk of having diabetes, everyone, and drinking water is important. It helps to flush out all the toxins from the foods and the drinks and it can stop us from enjoying our lives. If we don't drink enough water, it can hinder us, trust me, believe it or not. And a lot of people may not think, they probably think like, okay, I drink water, but sometimes you may not know, it might not be enough. So water is very important to drink on a daily basis so you can enjoy the rest of your life and be healthy and just be happy. Drinking water is good for your skin. It can help give you a natural glow that makes you feel good on the inside and outside. You'll be like a magnet that people draw to that will make them smile. Can I get an amen up here? Can I get an amen up in here? We need more smiling in this world because it can be so dark with all the crime and racism going on. Drinking water can do some good. How many listeners out there want to have some nice, clear skin? I know I do. Other ways water can enhance your skin for you listeners that's trying to stay looking young like myself, who just turned 41. Of the most popular brand waters that you can try, and you can buy it at any market near you. The first one is Smart Water. The second one is Aquafina. The third one is Visanome. The fourth one is Evian. Number 5 is Fuji, which is one of my favorite. Number 6 is Nestea for Life Water. Number 7, Voss. And number 8, Mountain Valley Spring Water. So those are some of the good waters that you can buy from any market or store near you to try out. Flavor water name brands: Propel, Vitamin Water, Poland Spring Sparkling Water, which I have tried many a times. And one of my favorites in the Poland Spring Sparkling Water is the grape kind. So if y'all want some different ideas or different suggestions.
To listen to the full episode of this podcast of Positive Thursday, Good Reasons to Drink Water, go to Anchor Zorry Flower FM.